So I don't know too much more than that. Like whenever me and Naomi hung out, she came over here to get a break from Trent. So
Hmm.
or whenever Trent's associates would come over,
Did
she'd come over here.
did Naomi ever talk about her seeing anyone else or hanging out with anyone else?
No, she basically worked all day, pretty much every day. I mean, like I said, her like she lit like so Brindle owns an entire floor of the bar that he has. That's actually basically just his apartment, and she used to live with him when she was younger, before she moved in with Trent. So I imagine she considers that bar a second home. So she spent most of her days there.
How high up are we? I'm asking
You're on
Blaine.
the second floor.
Okay.
So to clarify, second floor is about 18 feet up. It's quite high still. The
Is
first floor
there
is kind of vaulted ceilings.
is there a an apartment with a window view of the the exit where they would have left from?
Yeah. So, well, no, actually, well, no. So above every floor, so this area right here is basically just like a lobby hangout area on every single floor, kind of like a hospital, how the elevators stop and there's always like a little lounge area there.
Yep.
And then the big room over here above the convenience stores is usually a family apartment.
Question out of game. Does the convenience store have a camera system?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I,
Most outer buildings here have tons of cameras as collision orders.
I think we
So
stop by the convenience store on the way out.
yeah. And I would. So is someone living in this place?
which one? Where?
Uh, over here.
That's a convenience store down
Oh,
below.
okay. Above it. I mean.
So above it, so because it's a large size, it's usually family housing. So people with lots of kids or whatever. The unit is quite a bit bigger because I'm just gonna go ahead and reveal this whole area because now that you guys have kind of been here, I want you guys to actually see the general layout because you guys will know the general layout.
Okay.
So, um, generally speaking, this is the general layout of the buildings.
Yep.
Um, when you get to the second, actually, it's usually the third floor that the apartment starts on because the convenience store is usually quite tall. But when you get to like the third and fourth floor, these buildings over here, like this apartment over here, is also combined with this back area over here, which is, a storage unit for the stores, but it's a bigger entry hall for families.
It's
So
a pretty big damn apartment. Like
Yep.
yeah,
really
I
big.
mean, yep. Those are usually for the better off people with, lots of kids or someone that has a good job. Oftentimes, to be completely honest, the best paying jobs are usually either coalition military, or mercenary work. So you generally have a military veteran or someone of that profession living in those big apartments or their family.
Can I go back? I'm gonna go back in the apartment. I'm gonna look around and see if I see anything about, if he's dealing.
Yeah,
Um.
as they've been talking, I've just been kind of like idly walking around, looking through stuff to see. Not really looking for anything in particular, just looking at stuff.
Why don't you guys give me perception checks?
I'll be right back. And I would ask her like one more question. I'll be right back.
It's gonna be an
God,
18.
20 fucking hates me.
11.
So Katrina 11, Ben, what'd you get?
18.
18?
Oh wait,
And then
so
what'd you
actually,
get?
actually 14 because I get a +3 in perception rolls, don't we? So you got a higher score too, didn't you?
Yeah, are you guys adding your
No,
the street city rats have a bonus to perception.
yeah. So I rolled
Oh,
I rolled a 14 then.
oh, no, I did not remember that. Did not remember that.
Yeah, I believe it's in one of the Discord handouts. I think it's in the one where it's like the street rat for the character creation. It's
Yeah.
under the
Yeah.
clip out of your character. Um,
Okay, so I have a
so
7.
within the apartment, does your character have any drug related skills?
I find contraband.
I mean, that's all right. It's a little bit
Let me
That's
look.
tangent. It's close enough. I would say it's adjacent in terms of skill line, where it's like not exact. He does seem to have a decent, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's above what a junkie might have on them, especially if he just bought a bunch.
There's no like scales or small baggies or anything like
No, you don't see any of that kind of stuff laying around. I wouldn't say your character is super proficient at knowing what dealers have compared to junkies, but I would say just looking at it, you don't get the vibe that he was a dealer. There's a lot of used equipment around, so it's probably stuff he was using himself. As for Ben, what were you looking for? Sorry.
Nothing in particular, just kind of like looking around for anything interesting or something that might stand out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of digging around the apartment, actually taking a kind of a little more thorough look. The first interesting thing is it's weird that there's hasn't been any police presence here. The fact that no coalition has stopped by here to even investigate a gunshot means most of the people around here are probably too scared to call, or they were expecting it at some point. As someone that does these kind of calls, you did at one point. You would know that oftentimes areas like this, most of the time, the people aren't going to get involved in that kind of business because it risks them getting shot. So there's a good chance that witnesses probably never even bothered to come look to see what happened.
It's like, well, it's a gunshot. I'm not going to go over there.
Yep, they will rush by on their way to the elevator, and that's about it.
Yep.
The other thing, the bed and the couch are very well used, so he definitely sat around a lot, most likely in the same general spots. He moved from the couch to the bed, to the couch to the bed. The TV also has a camera on it.
Ooh.
Is it like I'll go look at it and is it like
It's like a built-in webcam for a laptop,
okay.
basically.
I don't think I know enough about computers to know if it can record.
I have surveillance. Can I do a roll for surveillance?
You can.
Oh, fuck. Damn it. Nah, I don't know shit this time. I'm familiar with that.
Yeah, what the fuck's that? I don't know. A thing?
I don't know this model.
How bad you roll?
my I rolled like an 86.
Oh, nice. That's awful.
I roll terrible when I actually really want to.
Yep.
Naturally.
Yeah, for the random stuff, I'm like, oh yeah, like, you're fine.
All right, cool. We find Naomi, kill Gene. What's up?
They found out that the. Oh, go ahead. I'll let you talk because I don't need to talk this.
TV has a camera mounted on it.
Nice. So
But,
we can.
I mean,
are we doing the
I don't
thing?
know how it works. We don't know how it works.
Yeah, I failed my roll.
All right. So I guess I would ask.
Surveillance or computer operations can get you into it.
Okay.
Don't have either of those, but I'm gonna roll a D100 to see if I can just randomly figure it out.
Just push buttons.
Nope.
You guys actually could roll because as city rats, we have computer operations, so it's one of the
Yeah.
OC skills. So you
Yeah,
guys
we
give it a
do.
shot.
It's
Yep.
at 60. Well, mine's 62 right now.
I mean,
Turn the TV on and off like 3 times, and I'm like, I don't know.
Murray, you're already there, so you could give it a shot too while you're digging around.
Oh,
Maybe you couldn't. You with the surveillance, you probably couldn't figure out how to get like direct
just do it.
Yeah, I mean direct access to it, but you might be able to find like a pre-recorded, well, not pre-recorded.
22. I got it now.
It takes a bit of work. So basically, you first attempted to see if you can get like the live feed footage of it, but you couldn't. So then you just kind of look back at the file history and you find that there's actually like basically a loop that it kind of records. It records for 72 hours before it starts erasing data slowly. So you basically have like a 72-hour clock to look back on.
Oh,
Thankfully, the altercation was very well preserved. So 2 days ago, the door gets kicked in, and I'm gonna put the picture kind of down where I had Naomi's picture there for a minute. And this is presumably Sanders.
Maybe.
Uh, he's a big guy. We're talking 6'5". He just kind of like shoulders the door in, and you see Trent just sitting on the bed. He's like, "Whoa, dude!" And then you see Sanders. He reaches up to what looks to be some kind of recording device and pushes the button. So this is probably where the recording started. And then you see the altercation where basically it leads into him walking Trent to the bathroom area, kind of being like, "Nope, in there. You're not running away on me." Locks, pretty much brings him over towards the bathroom, where you hear Sanders kind of talking to him, threatening him, and then you hear Naomi in the background kind of say no. And then you actually hear Trent basically say like, "Run, Naomi," and then you just hear smash, 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 bang, smash.
Yeah.
And you see a fight kind of takes place. And at one point in time, Trent almost gets out the door, but like Sanders, being much quicker than he looks, like grabs him and like literally just like throws him across the room with pretty good oomph. And then you hear him throw him in the bathroom. And this entire time, Naomi's like panicking, not knowing what to do. She runs to the kitchen. To clarify, the camera's arc, so that way it's very clear. A view, it's kind of like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Naomi runs towards the kitchen, which is, this area over here. That's where you last saw her, and this was near the beginning of the altercation. You hear Sanders just say, "Stay down," and Sanders comes walking back out, and he's kind of like right in front of the TV basically, and the audio is not very good on this, but he does say something to Naomi along the lines of like, "Don't move. You're not a part of this. If you try and run, I'm gonna kill him." And then you actually hear a gunshot, and you see Sanders take one in the shoulder. And then you see Sanders basically run back to the bathroom, and you hear another gunshot, and then you hear Naomi scream.
Damn.
From the bathroom gunshot.
Yeah, Trent shot Sanders.
All right. Yep.
Then
happens after that?
then you see Sanders kind of come out, and you hear Naomi screaming in like the kitchen, and then she stops screaming. Sanders comes walking out, and he's like basically checking the gunshot, and he's like, "Son of a bitch, almost got my armor, through my armor." And then suddenly you see Sanders get lifted off the ground, like with nothing lifting him up.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
And then you see him get thrown backwards.
Damn it.
And then the video just kind of gets all staticky, and there's no more recording after that. Like something broke the camera.
Okay, so she's an Esper. Got it. But Johnny doesn't know that.
So I'm
but
gonna point this out that none of you guys have ever seen a person do anything like that.
Nope.
yeah, so Johnny doesn't know that. But
What the
I
fuck
don't
was
have
that?
Did I see any shenanigans like that out on the reach out post, or is it mostly just like nasty, horrible?
It's just
BTs?
monsters.
Okay.
The
Yep.
thing is, like, unless you work with the dog boys, which you weren't a part of,
Yeah. Do
you
they
don't
have
really.
like Psy Stalkers or Dog Boys?
Yeah, they do. They have lots of Psy Stalkers and dog boys, but like, unless you're assigned to that crew specifically, you don't deal with that stuff.
Okay.
The thing is, psionics and magic, psionics more so than magic. Psionics is not like, it's not like a punishment. Like there's actually a very large population of the city that actually can do minor psionics. That's actually like rifts in general as a whole. A lot of the population has psionics. It's just to a very minor degree normally. Something like that is above your standard. Oh, a random person has a random empathy power, or they're very intuitive kind of thing.
Slightly move a coffee cup.
Yeah, like to be very clear, to actually based on rifts, I think it's like something like 50% of the population has some kind of minor power, even if it's just one random thing. So it actually is a pretty large population. It's just to that level, that's more than just a
Yeah.
random fluke.
So I mean, like we know we can guess what that is, but
Yes. That is, it's 100% either a very powerful psionic or magic. Magic would be I I don't know if you guys would actually believe in like human magic because you guys have never seen one.
yeah, that's stuff that like demons do.
Yeah,
Right.
and that's like usually powerful demons too. It's probably something you've never dealt with directly. Maybe you probably have dealt more
Heard
with
about
like
that.
you've probably dealt more with like fire demons that shoot fireballs,
Yeah.
not pick you up and throw you across the room kind of powers.
Well, that's some crazy shit.
Um, but yeah, so the apartment does not look like that fight happened, by the way. Someone cleaned up after. So like you don't know what happened. Like the couch got tipped over at one point and it's back up, right? Like some of the stuff in the house got like moved around and it got put kind of back a little bit. So someone cleaned up a little bit.
So he just picked up, and then did he get thrown or just picked
Yeah,
up?
yeah. So like imagine like Star Wars, the Force, someone getting lifted up and then thrown back
Which way did he get thrown? Is my question.
into the bathroom, so backwards.
Oh, so
It's where everything's smashed up.
yeah.
Okay. Cool. Good on you, girl. Kick ass.
Yeah, this is actually a good time to pause for just a brief second. What are your characters' thoughts on psionics and magic? Because generally, it's hated and feared because of how little people know about it, but I'm curious what your personal thoughts are here.
Black magic. I don't like it.
Yeah, probably like, nah, Doug, I'm good. I'm out.
Yeah, so
Peace out.
so the propaganda on magic and psionics is kind of as follows. Psionics is evil because anybody could read your mind. Who knows who it is? Who knows what they can do? And psionics, there's no tell. Somebody could literally, well, their big propaganda is melt your mind without blinking. That is their big push, is that like any psionic character could just kill you without even flinching or breathing weird. And then their magic is obviously, if it's magic, it's tied to demons, that kind of. It's very, very hyped and very well propagandized, but I'm curious as how you feel about
I
it.
think my
Yeah. No.
my take on it would be like I've seen the monsters that don't have magic or psionics, whatever, it's the same thing. And I imagine the ones that do are even worse, so don't mess with that.
Yeah, I want nothing to do with it. Probably not as influenced by the propaganda machine as like your average Joe Schmo, but still enough to be like, yeah, no, it's above my pay grade. I don't want to deal with this. I didn't see anything. I didn't hear anything. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm probably right there with her. Like, as soon as I see Syx, like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this because it's probably going to be something I probably associate with evil. I
By
probably
the way,
buy.
I imagine you're all just like in front of the TV, just like wide slack jawed right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
How's
Yeah.
Fred feel about it?
I'm trying to gauge their reactions, cause I
want to know what his personal reaction is, not.
Yeah, no, I know, cause like that's what I mean. Cause I'm neither here nor there, and my only, Fred's only experience was sexual, and it was amazing because she could read my mind and do everything without even asking. So, it was. So I'm like, yeah, that no problem. I got no problems with mind readers.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn.
I feel like
They're
this
out.
Naomi got hotter.
What's
What'd
that?
you say?
This Naomi chick just got hotter.
Yep, exactly. You know what she could do with telekinesis? Oh, damn, that would be amazing.
Rip your dick off?
Literally.
Well, if I pissed her off, yeah.
Maybe I deserve it at that point.
Yeah, but if I can usually go the other way.
Think about this. I could be at a restaurant getting a hand job from her, and no one would know.
Exactly. That. Mm-hmm.
Talk about a waste of ISP.
The hell. Well, see, it's not because I'm incredibly good looking.
Anyways,
So,
So yeah, I like them.
If you-
as I don't
two
believe the
things-
propaganda.
two things. With computer operation, you rolled well enough. If you want to like download and or scrub that information, you could.
I want to download it.
Yeah, if you wanted to download that like and put it on like a disk,
Yeah.
and then do you want to get rid of that information? The two ways of doing it would be to just delete it off the hard drive, or the more permanent option would be to actually destroy the hard drive that it's on.
Can I download this as a copy and then destroy the hard drive?
Yeah.
I want to do that.
Okay.
yeah, let's go give this to Brindle.
Just in case this is still recording and I can't figure it out, I don't want
No,
any. That we were
it's
there.
definitely not recording anymore. There's like the whatever wave that went out broke the camera.
Okay.
Whatever energies happen. But yeah, breaking the hard drive deletes. It means that evidence can't be used later by someone else unless they have the disk you have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take that, and then I'll destroy
Let's get out of here.
I still kind of want to stop at the convenience store and see if I can talk to the store clerk and see if we can check out his footage and see what happened maybe afterwards.
I gotta grab. Oh man, the heating coil out of that oven.
The heating coil out of the oven.
Yeah, I gotta. Mom wanted me to grab a fucking thing for her still. She said she needed a new one.
Okay, so you're just gonna like break the oven.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have the tools on you to do that properly? I'm gonna guess no.
I'm gonna guess no. I'm gonna look around.
You want me to just rip it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you make a shit ton of noise ripping that out, but you do it.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
All right. So Murray, you're going in to check the convenience store.
And is there a clerk on
What time
duty?
is it now?
Honestly, that didn't take that long. It's maybe like 6:45.
Okay.
Is anybody else going in
I'm
or
gonna
just
go
Murray?
straight.
Yeah.
I'm going straight to the bar. Like I'm
Okay,
not dealing
so-
with after patrol, whatever. Nope. I will leave
Okay,
it
so
to
Johnny's going to the bar. What about Fred? Bar or into the convenience store?
Convenience store.
Okay, and then Arlo.
Go with Johnny, so we got buddy
Okay.
system.
Okay.
Buddy.
Got it.
Okay. Convenience stores are 24 hours. It's kind of a catch-22, similar to the bars where they're always open pretty much, but you're not supposed to be out there. So
Yep.
it's mostly just because the people that own these places generally live in or near them, so it doesn't take long for them to come help somebody if somebody comes in. This particular one, the clerk is behind what is presumably bulletproof glass or some variety of it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Hey, welcome. What can I get you?"
Hi. Listen, I'm trying to find someone. It's a buddy of mine.
Wow, you're ugly. What happened to you, man?
I laugh in the background.
Listen, when I was a kid, there was this cat that we had. It was a family cat. It was super mean. Just all messed up my face, man. It was terrible.
You should go to a surgeon.
Can't
That's
afford it.
bad, man.
You know how much a surgeon costs? You could afford one?
Probably not, I guess, but yeah.
It adds character. I like that.
So what can I get for you?
I'm trying to find a friend of mine. I think he might have been hurt. I was wondering if I could take a look at your surveillance. Make it worth your while.
My surveillance?
Your
Cameras.
camera.
Your camera.
Oh, the cameras.
The pointy,
Yeah.
recordy things on the outside of the building, yo.
I do perception checks to see if this guy's high.
Oh, he's high. Like you don't have
Yeah.
to roll. You can,
You
like
don't
this
have to
guy
roll
is
shit.
fucking gone. So he like goes over to like the computer that's right here, and he just like starts like pushing some buttons. He's like, "Yeah, the cameras are working."
Can you point the monitor to me? Can I see it? I'm like 2 days
Like,
ago.
he like kind of like looks. He's like, "Sure, dude," and he just like grabs the monitor and like these are supposed to be intact, and he like wriggles it free and like turns it.
There you
He's
go.
like-
Good job. That's how that
It's
works.
Good
he's
job,
like, see?
buddy.
He's like,
Takes
"See if
the
you."
screen out of the
He's
monitor.
like, "See, there's you, and there's your other friend over there." He's like, "Oh man, even the cameras don't fix your face, dude." Oh,
Why
I'm
would
just
they?
like, hey, buddy, listen. I will buy you the biggest bag of Funyuns you have here if I could use your keyboard to look at your computer.
well, you
I
can't do
don't
that.
want it.
You can't actually do that because of the way it's set up back there. Like, like the slot for actually putting like items is, it's actually like, non-accessible to him. He scans it. So like,
Oh.
the way these work is like he's in basically a panic room where you can't really get to him. And if somebody tries to steal something, he just pushes a button and it locks them in the convenience store.
How's he get into it?
He stays over here. He doesn't come into this side.
Okay. But I mean, like, how does he get into that thing? Is it from the access from the back?
You know, it's just right underneath here. There's like a little scanning station. It's like imagine like a drive-in window kind of thing. It's
Oh,
like that.
okay.
It's like that, but it's like it doesn't actually reach him. It just allows him to scan items from it. Because
Okay.
there's still like the plexiglass type stuff that separates it.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
like, I can just push the buttons. It's right here.
Okay.
What are you
can
trying to look for?
Can you go back? What was it? 2 days ago?
Yeah, you have the exact date and time if you wanted.
Yeah. Can I just tell him the exact date and time? Can I?
He's
see-
like, yeah. He's like like he like rewinds and it goes forward accidentally, and then like he rewinds like super slow for like solid 2 minutes, and then he's like, oh, that's slow. He eventually gets there though, but like you see him skip completely past them leaving. Like you're like, no, right there, and then like you get to the part where like Sanders like walking in the building basically.
I'll watch it from there, I guess. With him walking in the building, he's walking in alone, right?
Yes, he's walking in alone. Walking out though, he is not. Naomi's walking in front of him. She's carrying like a backpack and a duffel bag, and like he's got like his arm on her shoulder, kind of like guiding her. They actually come out of the building and they actually head kind of in front of the convenience store and just keep walking that way, which is actually the same direction as the bar.
Okay. Do either of them look roughed up?
Nope,
Does she look roughed up at all?
nope.
She look panicky?
Give me, let me roll to see if the cameras are that good.
Yeah.
Yeah, decent cameras. She looks almost like she's in shock.
Okay.
Like she's just like looking down, holding her bag. Her like she has a backpack on and she's carrying a duffel bag.
She's out
Like
of
she's just kind of
ISP.
like looking down. What's that?
She's out of ISP.
I mean, it could be a lot of things: shock, trauma,
I
a lot
don't
of
know
different
that. I'm
things.
just, yeah.
How does Sanders look? Does he look angry? Whatever?
I mean, he looks like he got ruffled up a little bit, but he looks fine otherwise. He's got kind of a smirk on his face.
Listen, man, could I get a copy of that?
It's like, there's nowhere for me to like download it to. There's no like drive or anything here. It's an external system. It saves this elsewhere.
Oh. Okay.
He's like, if you come back in the morning, my boss will be here. You might be able to get it from him. I'm just a night dude.
Who's your boss?
Jeff.
Jeff?
Jeff's pretty cool. He lets me drink. By the way, there's no drinks back there. He's just straight up high.
Yeah, that's pretty
He's like-
cool.
He's like, that's what he told me to tell people.
Where do you get your stuff?
Oh, there's this guy upstairs, Trent. He has some pretty good shit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I kind of buy through him. He doesn't have it. It's usually he knows people that knows people. But yeah, kind of.
What are you on?
I don't know, whatever he gave me. And He's like, wait, no, I can't show you that. That's recorded. I'll be back. No, we can't show you that. He's like,
I'll
I'm on beer.
here. I like a friend. I'm like, if you can sweet talk some of the drugs off of them.
He can't get to you from out there. Remember,
Can he
he's
slide
enclosed.
it? Can he slide it through the thing, like under?
No. To clarify, there's no way from in there that he can get out here. What he's in is in a sealed area,
Oh, okay.
completely sealed.
There's
he,
no.
like- Is there a way for him to flash it without being on cameras?
No, like inside here, there's cameras everywhere.
Okay. When's your shift end?
In the morning.
All right. Well, we might be back.
Just started and he's already this high.
Yeah. Where?
Yeah.
Which apartment you in?
What?
Do you live here?
Oh no. I live like there over there. And he's like he points so vaguely that you're not sure if he knows where he lives right now.
Like,
When's your shift end?
In the
morning.
morning. Like it's usually when Jeff says I can go home.
Okay. When does Jeff get in?
When it's really bright out.
Okay.
Like right away when it's bright out.
I don't know, man. These are a lot of questions. These are hard.
All right. I'm sorry.
I walk over and I hold up the Funyuns and I put it on the desk. That's for you when you leave.
He's like, beep, scans it. He's like that. He's like, you can insert your credit chip right there. That's 2 credits. It's like, yeah, Funyuns.
So I'm like, it's an extra treat. If we can see you in the morning, I hold out like a bottle of root beer. This is for you too.
Root beer's good. Root beer's good.
Let him scan it. I'll put it next to the Funyuns.
That's another credit.
Beep.
So that being said, anything else there? You guys done with him?
I'm done with
Hey,
him.
what's your name?
Marley.
Do it, Blake.
Ben. He looks down at his name tag.
What is it?
He says Ben,
Oh, Ben.
but he's not wearing a name tag. It's just a badge.
Alright. Talk to you later, Ben.
Ben.
He's not wearing. But you said he's not wearing a name tag.
Yeah, he's not wearing a name tag. Like,
But he looked down at one.
looking around, he just found the closest thing that has like a name, and it's just like Benadryl.
Oh.
Ben. Anyways, he has no idea what his name is.
Shit.
You guys gonna head back to the bar then?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take one more quick break just to say goodnight to my kid, then I'll be right back.
I look at Fred and I'm like, hey, you've done drugs before, right?
Yep.
You got any idea what he was on?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what drugs exist in this world. Like Mike doesn't, but I'm assuming he was just high. Like he was smoking something good.
I mean, there's some Grade A Kush.
Yeah. He was definitely the fuck out of it.
I've been high before, but I've never forgotten my name. That's good shit.
Yeah.
Where you live and like what the concept of time is.
Or where one may live.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sure it's out there. It might have been something like some kind of hybrid. But he was definitely a burnout. That's why he's working the overnight.
Or at night.
Yep.
Yeah.
Generally, that's what you are if you're burnout. My high school teacher said I never amount to anything. Joke's on her. Funyuns for life. Take your
Yeah.
$15 store credit.
Motherfucking,
Yeah.
I'm Ben, motherfucker.
Bent over. Hey. God.
So, yeah, I don't know. I've thought about like this this little underground drug world around here. You can make a lot of money doing this stuff.
Yeah, you can. I'm wondering. I'm thinking that what's his face took Naomi because she was psi capable.
Took what?
I'm thinking that he kidnapped Naomi because he saw that she had psi powers and see if he could use her or sell her.
Yeah. I'm wondering how the hell he was able to take her when she chucked his ass across the room.
That's a good question.
Like, was there another guy involved? What the F happened?
She go willing.
Or did she go willingly? Or maybe it was just a burst of emotion and then she drained herself.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe maybe he was able to offer like protection kind of thing. Like, hey, you're now like this is a big problem for you kind of thing. You got to come with us.
Maybe.
What's going on?
We're walking and talking, trying to figure out why Naomi went willingly with him. Well, not willingly, but after she threw him across the room, how did she leave like that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab a
One
drink.
thing
Sorry.
before we start, I want to say that name and everything that was actually totally legit. Earlier, literally when I was like making this thing, I was like, "Fuck, I need a name for this guy," and a Benadryl ad popped up on my screen from the YouTube video I was watching. I was like, Ben. So that's actually how that came about. I thought you guys would like that if you ever talked to him.
Random objects.
Yep. Mike, you might like that story. So the name Ben from that actual scenario, that's actually legit how I came across the name when I was making this earlier.
Yeah.
I was actually trying to figure out. I was like, oh, I need a name for this guy, and the YouTube video I was watching paused for an ad, and it was a Benadryl commercial. So I was like, oh, Ben.
Perfect. Ben
Okay.
Adrill.
There we go. Damn, that's even better. I should have done that.
Ben A. Adrill. It's got a middle name.
Ben A. Drill.
Yep.
Adrill.
Drill. Ben. Adrill. What?
Okay, so
What's your fucking name?
Are you guys gonna head back to the bar then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm mentioning there's money to be made in the drug trade.
Oh yeah, I mean definitely. So getting back to the bar itself, why don't you guys give me perception checks, just everyone, for your trip on the way back?
Well, is it so we don't trip?
It's
Johnny
more
has a
like
16.
It's more like avoid the collision trip.
19.
7. I'm very interested in over that, but
Ben.
You both managed to kind of side skirt a coalition patrol on the way back, both groups. Thankfully, you guys saw them before they saw you, and you guys managed to just kind of like dip into a dark alley and kind of crouch behind some either garbage cans or a bin. It seems like they're out in force tonight. One, with the riots that have been going on, and two, with a little bit of information that things are kind of going down. It seems like they've kind of bumped up their patrols a little bit. Normally, they don't patrol this street at nighttime. They're either on their way somewhere important, or they are doing extra patrols in this region. I'm going to kind of bring you guys back over to the local area here. So, actually, I take that back. Actually, this isn't their normal patrol route. So the way the normal patrols route, the night patrol is this purple line here, and they go a block away and search. So actually, this right here would have actually been perfect for that. So you guys would have actually been like realistically right here. So yeah, actually, you guys were within the patrol route, so nothing new there. So.
Are you on a different map? Because I don't see no purple
Oh,
line.
what am I doing? I always forget that doesn't bring you guys automatically over with me. Oops, sorry. So, the building you were in is right here. So it's actually within the purple. It's actually within the patrol route of the coalition. So that's actually not new at all.
Okay.
I was thinking you guys were on this block, but even then, you'd still be pretty close to it. So that's just my
Unremarked.
what?
Unremarked.
Yep. So nothing special. Heading back to the tavern. Was it Arlo and Johnny get there first, right? Walking in. Actually, I just go back to the bar. Anything's better than water. Coming back. Are you guys gonna go right to Brindle, or are you guys gonna wait for the group to kind of regroup up?
I'm just gonna pass by and say like, or maybe you sit at the bar and wait for him. I'm just
Yeah,
say like, they're coming with more info. She wasn't there.
No.
We got some stuff though.
Is everything okay? I need to be worried.
Yeah,
yes.
the second
Yes.
All right. Are they gonna be long?
one.
No.
Hopefully not.
You hear gunshots outside. Maybe.
Yeah.
Pew, 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 pew.
I don't know. If they're not here by morning, we'll tell you what's going on. Otherwise, you can wait.
So yeah, as long as you guys are just gonna hang out, you guys can just move yourselves wherever you want. You guys make it without a problem. Like I said, you skirt the coalition patrol, so you're good on that. So who wants to talk to Brindle about everything, or who wants to start the conversation?
Oh, are we there now?
Yeah.
Are we there?
Yep.
I'm gonna go up and kind of lightly slide my hand and show him kind of a disc on the side. I'm like, you got somewhere private?
He's like, yeah, give me a second. So he actually takes this and he kind of goes back in this back room. When he actually opens his door, you get a brief kind of look back there, and there's like another guard wearing the same armor that's like right behind the door. So like when he opens it, that guard is blocking like all of you back there on purpose, obviously. The lights are not on back there, so you can't even get a view of what's in there. And then he closes the door, and a couple of minutes go by, and he comes back out. By the way, was that the disc for the audio, or was that the video one?
The video, the one
Or
I
both?
TV. Yeah, both. Yeah, why not give them both? Because I'm probably not going to be involved in this anymore. Because it's like, nope, bad juju.
Pass it on and drop it.
Bad juju.
Actually,
So
makes a hell of an offer.
he comes back out and he slides over a credit chip. He's like, the 200 I offered. He kind of like looks at you guys. He's like, did you watch the footage?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
As far as I'm concerned, no. I didn't see anything, and this is the only proof of it.
Also, do you guys mention anything about the?
I also stopped by. I took a look at the convenience store. They left together. Neither of them really looked harmed. She looked to be in shock, and he was smiling. And also, this is the only copy of this, and that's it. Not to worry about anything else.
Naomi's a special girl.
Obviously,
Um,
1 in a million.
You know about this?
I had a suspicion. When she was 14, I found her unconscious in the back alleyway. I brought her inside, gave her a safe place to rest for the evening. When she came to, she didn't remember anything about her past and who she was even. to this day, she still doesn't remember anything of it. That was 5 years ago. She's 19 now. Um, I took her in and I raised her because she had nowhere else to go. Not to sound like a creep, but she's a pretty girl and I didn't want to leave her on the streets. Those people don't do well, especially. She just helped out around here, bus tables, clean dishes, just kind of hung out. But every now and then things would happen around her that didn't seem normal. More often than not, I just chalked it up to luck or chance or what have you. The first time that I saw anything like this, a man got handsy with her. That's why if you notice now, all the windows are now reinforced. She chucked him through one of the windows, caused a scene, almost brought the collision here.
Yeah.
This Gene, I know the name. I generally know the fellow. Sanders, I more know. He does stop by here for bounties every now and then. I had no idea Trent was involved with those two. Trent, I knew was a shithole gangbanger, but I had no idea he was involved in this type of behavior. I honestly had no idea it was this bad. Naomi had been taking out extra salaries, advances on her salary for, I mean, it's been almost a month now. She's technically paid for the next month. I honestly thought she was just going to quit and bail out with Trent on me. She's she's young. She's naive, and she thinks that the world is at her beck and call. She thought she could change Trent and that they could do some grand things, but clearly not. I had no idea that she was using money like this.
Yeah, people do stupid shit.
As you saw, her apartment, I gave her things to make sure she was well off, that she had everything she needed and then some. I wouldn't expect that they needed much more than what was there, but wrong apparently. So I guess the next part of this is, are you guys up for hire to help me out again? Something far more dangerous this time.
I'm not.
You,
Ugh. Why not? I look over to you. Why not, Johnny? What's up?
No, Look, I was in over my head on the last one. Like, I know when to tap out. That is outside my wheelhouse. You guys want to, you have at it. I just, nope.
This could be a job or a new career opening. If we take out Gene, a hole opens up. There's a lot of money out there. You say you're good with chemicals.
All right, hang on. That's actually a good logic. All right. High or low?
so I'm assuming
Well-
you guys are like talking about this over here a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's not like
If we go kill Gene and save the psionic lady,
you're like up here singing it on the
Yeah.
microphone.
We need to show of hands. Who thinks?
Who would miss Gene? Really?
All right, so high or low?
yeah,
You
low.
made a convincing argument. All right, so low is good.
Hell no.
It's
wow.
It's not worth the risk.
Why not?
It's not worth the risk.
Look at your face. What was worth the risk?
My family, but this ain't for my family.
It's your new family. It's your future.
I mean, I'm slightly now interested just because of the other debt collector. Just seems bad at his job. He kills.
Sanders?
Well, like he doesn't get his money. He just kills people.
Yeah. Also,
To clarify, he's not a debt collector. He's a bounty hunter.
Okay, I
this
thought he was bad. Sorry.
No, I just want to make sure it's clear that his job is different than your job.
Right.
also Brindle's got some deep pockets. As I mean, he was supplying other people with
All right.
stuff.
Tell you what, I'll make you a deal.
Mm.
I do this, you help me track down a cook to teach me, so I know, one, if I did it the right way the first time, like I'm damn sure I did, and two, if I didn't, so I can do it right the next time.
Yeah, all right. I thought you were gonna ask if want me to help you track down what's his name.
No, I'll track him down on my own.
All right.
But
Well,
thank
I'll help you. I'll help you out anyway.
You're such a good firm for remembering. I wonder why Alexander didn't like you as much as he liked me.
I don't know. Maybe we're just
Competition.
Anyway, yeah,
maybe we're just kindred faces. I mean spirits.
No, remember, actually, to clarify, he actually liked you because you showed insecurity and he wanted to raise your self-esteem.
That's yeah.
That was
Sure.
his hyper focus. That's actually a quality trait of his. He doesn't like to see people insecure. And you were shy.
So,
All right. How about you two?
What's that?
Then how about you guys? Do I need to get you ridiculously drunk to go beat up a drug dealer, Arlo, or you want to just punch people in general?
This situation seems like trouble.
Oh, it is. Every day's trouble.
If you
But-
want to do it, I don't really care. We'll need guns, though, if we're going to actually go up against something like this.
Mm.
Yeah, we're.
We
If
need to be better equipped than last time if we're looking
not
for
wrong.
a fight.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
if we're doing this, and I'm not saying I'm going to do it. We need to find out more information about one, where is he located, where's his base of operation, who has it on his payroll, and
Brindle's got info. I'm sure if he really wants this done, he will be able to get us stuff.
And I'm sure we can track down some illegal firearms. It's getting them. I guess that could be the problem. I don't know how expensive they are. It's been a while.
well, first off, let's see what his offer is.
Mhm. All right.
You guys gonna walk back up to the bar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Brindle's just over here helping a couple other customers as he sees you guys kind of walk up back to the bar, and he kind of comes over and, pretends to wash some dishes.
What's your offer?
I'll be honest, I don't have a ton of credits saved up.
What? You spent it all on that fucking apartment, on that computer, on that TV?
Honestly. It's a very expensive place she lives in. I've actually even begun renting part of my building upstairs.
Holy fuck! Sell that shit.
You got
It's
any information? You got anything good to trade?
what's going on upstairs. One second.
Is that him looking around?
Goddamn new neighbors.
Yeah.
Like when I have like my noise canceling headphones on and I can still hear a loud bang, that's generally concerning.
You're killing me here, Brindle.
No,
thought you had
No,
some
no.
payroll.
The thing is, honestly, I spent most of my extra to help Naomi. But I'll tell you what. If you help me get Naomi back, You guys can keep the apartment. I'll keep it payrolled. I'm looking at you guys. I don't think you're from this district. You're all dressed like slum folk, no offense, minus this fellow here, Arlo.
No, I'm just pretty
Oh yeah,
childish.
you're wearing. I forgot that.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh,
no,
no, I still dress like
no,
shit
no,
too.
no. You're wearing clothes from the
Oh, from Penny Stompers,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
And
So
I
it's
got
higher
my
quality
shoe.
material and stuff.
I got like a biker jacket.
Yep. Yeah, basically. Um, I'll payroll an apartment for a few years. Give you guys a place to stay. As the video shows, and the fact that you guys, well, found a body, clearly the cops don't go by there. That gives you guys a place to lie low if you need to.
There's a lot of potential customers, Johnny.
And I'll even tell you this way: I'll keep the title under Naomi's name too, so no one will come looking for you.
Also, you're
I
getting
can
rid
live
of
with
the body in the apartment.
What's that?
You're getting rid of the body in the apartment.
I'm sure I could find someone to do that.
I like the idea of
You
Somebody's
guys, you,
gotta owe you a favor.
there's more than somebody. There's a lot of people. Like I said, I don't have a lot of credits on hand. I don't keep a lot of credits on hand. That's a dangerous way to go. But I
Yeah.
have a lot of favors on hand.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna need
All right.
a couple other things as well. Access to some weapons. This is fucking Gene we're talking about.
This is way more than I was expecting. Okay, actually,
I mean, even somebody you know that'll give us some sort of deal.
yeah, I got you covered. Um, Contraband, like illegal weapons, isn't really my thing. Hell, even most of the gangbangers around here, they just use, melee weapons, knives, pipes, things like that. Firearms aren't really common, but I have a couple things in back. Which one of you guys know about guns? I ain't giving a
Point
man for a
Arlo.
gun. Is it just Arlo?
Yep.
Well, I know how to
Oh.
use it, but
Yeah,
he's the expert.
I have weapon proficiency handgun. I don't know what that gets you.
Yeah, I'm that all the general information about that weapon.
Okay.
Handguns and rifles,
Like,
MDC
right,
and
like,
SDC.
Okay, so Arlo, Fred, does Johnny or Murray have a proficiency?
yeah, I've got handgun weapon proficiency, but I honestly prefer blunt weapons.
Okay. And then how about Murray?
I think I remember I took chain and the
Yeah.
so yeah, my first needs a chain.
Yes, you have your chain. So Murray and Arlo, he's like coming back with me for a minute, and he points to this door back here. So have you guys come around the bar and
Yep.
I'm gonna just hang out and talk to Johnny and trying to keep selling the shit out of this hard sell.
no, he wants you back there if you want a gun. If you want to get a gun, you gotta go back there with him.
Oh, okay, I just thought you said those two, but yeah, I'll go back for a handgun.
Yeah, you and Arlo.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
you
said
You said Murray and Arlo.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. No, you guys.
Like I thought he only had like a rifle and a chain. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That's pretty specific.
No, what?
So back here, you see a whole bunch of supplies. Just looking around, a bunch of it's contraband, just without even having to look too hard. It's a back. It's not this disorganized. It's very disorganized, but not this disorganized. It's a specific level of disorganized to throw people off. This is one of Arlo's least favorite places to search because it's so fucking time consuming to look for anything. But near the back over here, there's a panel that you can remove from the floor, and below it, he has a safe that he can opens it up, and inside is two conventional pistols. Nothing fancy, but a firearm. He's like, this is all I can get my hands on. Like I said, guns are not common at all around here. This is about the
I
best I can
Poppy
do.
out of